action.
Give them the ball. They can be fierce. They're terrifying. They're tough.
Especially when they hiss at you.
They are scary.
Yes.
We've all interacted with raccoons.
Well, it ended happily. They got it.
It ended well.
Put it in the wild.
He's safe. He's in the wild.
No harm, no foul.
And now he's famous.
All right.
And now he's got his own card.
Jason, thank you.
Okay.
Next at 11. An Oakland neighborhood targeted in broad daylight tonight. Frustration and fear after a string of break-ins hits a single block.
We're continuing to follow developing news tonight. Officers clear protesters out of a vacant building near UC Berkeley tonight. Tense moments after at least a dozen were arrested.
The 11 o'clock news on KTVU Fox 2 starts now.
Developing news tonight. Streets have been cleared and crowds dispersed just after a pro-Palestinian demonstration intensified this afternoon. Hello again. I'm Greg Lee.
And I'm Julie Hayner. This was the scene as protesters came face-to-face with police. This video from around 9:30 this evening, where police in riot gear stood on one side of the barricade and chanting protesters on the other. The police standoff taking place near People's Park. It was loud and tense at times, but we did not see any violence. Demonstrators were given orders to disperse, but many chose to stay in place. Protesters near the corners of People's Park started tipping over planters, some throwing trash cans into the street. Police forced to shut down the streets surrounding the university for a time. Eventually, though, the crowd dispersed.
Now, this all started this afternoon when police in riot gear formed a barricade near Channing Hall. Pro-Palestinian protesters started occupying that building yesterday. It is a vacant building just off of campus owned by UC Berkeley. Today, law enforcement officers from multiple agencies moved in. The university says at least 12 arrests were made. The encampment was also cleared late today. You can see the tents and trash removed from the area. We will continue to follow this story out of UC Berkeley, but again, at least a dozen arrests tonight.
Now to Southern California, where in-person classes will resume tomorrow at UC Irvine. This comes after a tense standoff there between police and pro-Palestinian protesters forced the university to move to remote learning. Law enforcement declared an unlawful assembly last night after ordering the demonstrators to leave their encampment that had been set up for weeks. The university says officers arrested 47 people, including students, UCI employees, and people not affiliated with the school for failing to leave campus. And you can stay up to date on the campus protests happening nationwide and here in the Bay Area. Just head to KTVU.com or download the Fox Local app to your smart TV.
Residents of an Oakland neighborhood say they are frustrated after multiple break-ins were reported. The incidents have occurred in just the last month. New tonight, KTVU's Amber Lee joins us live from Oakland. Amber, you spoke with one of those homeowners.
That's right, Greg. She was very upset. She tells me she's taken many security measures and that there were witnesses around, but that didn't stop the thieves.